Hi, I'm here responding to the video True Conscious Reality and Illusion. And before I get started, I want to make an appeal to the humanist, the atheist, the evolutionist, the Christian, the non-Christian, to look at all three parts of this video because it simply speaks of love. There may be a couple of points in there that people may disagree on, which is fine. That happens in human nature, which is something that we don't usually allow much of to shine through. Is that just human nature for us to have differences? It's okay. As long as you know who you are, you should be able to look at messages that are positive and get every drip and drop of it that you can and apply it to your life. I think this is a video worth doing that. First of all, the video really talks wonders about how our DNA responds to our emotions, how our emotions change our DNA, which means over time, our emotions are shaping our world around us. We have 64 possible codes that we can actually operate from in our DNA, but only 20 of them are activated. The others are put to sleep by fear, which means that we're not living near to our full potential. Also, it's amazing how connected we are to the universe. I speak of this all the time as well in my videos about how the universe gives the galaxy, the stars and the moon, all of this energy, and then that transmits energy to the sun, and the sun speaks to our hearts, and our hearts speak to our cells, and our cells do the work for our bodies so that we can live. That's just a long way of just saying the word God. You know, God is wonderful. The way God created the earth was out of love and for our survival. So we owe it back to God to operate out of love, not fear. When God gives us love through all of the wonderful things that's been created for us, and then we turn around and give thanks by being fearful and operating out of fear and destroying that which He has given us, we are doing a great disservice to our children, to our loved ones, to ourselves, and to the universe that's been just handed over to us. And I think it's interesting to know that, and remember, I think the main thing that I got from this is that love creates and fear stagnates. So when we speak of even being creative, we can't be fearful. You know, when we speak of being in relationships and loving, we can't do that out of fear. A lot of the times we blame other people for not receiving our love. I loved and it was rejected. Well, a lot of the times if we're loving out of fear, it sends people running. So if anyone has ever rejected your love, ran from you on any level, make sure that you are loving out of love, out of positive energy, and not fear. Understanding that the systems that we live off of are created out of fear. Our religious system, it scares you to death and tells you you're going to go to hell if you don't act this way. You're going to come back as a roach if you don't do this, and you're going to, stay in purgatory forever if you don't do the other. And our educational system scares you into making good grades. If you don't make A's and B's, you're going to be homeless, and you're not going to have this, and you're not going to have that, and no one's going to hire you. Or if you're not in a relationship, you're worthless, and no one's going to, think that you're sane or beautiful if you don't have someone by your side. Our whole survival system is based on fear. Well, when you look at how as humans we operate out of fear, and then you go back, like I say on my other videos, and look at nature, There's more death and violence in nature, but they're not fearful. They know that they're in the will of God. They know that in order for one to live, one must die, and in order for one to live, one must eat and do the things that they do in order to survive. And for some reason, as humans, we've gotten so far from that. And we are as much a part of nature as the animals are. But because we have the cognitive ability to think, we've thought ourselves out of love and positive thinking and positive energy. So I challenge you today. Look at the video and be love. John Lennon said, all we need is love. All we need is love, love, love. Love is all we need. And people laughed at him when he first made the song, because I don't think people can comprehend something so simple, because we're so used to making things complicated. So just embrace the simplicity of life. And when you watch the video, take it for what it is, because it's wonderful information. Wonderful information. Reconstruct the world by reconstructing your mind. I know you can do it. Until next time, peace.